Welcome back people. Let's learn about Bootstrap containers in this video. So what we are going to do is go to Bootstrap documentation. Here under layout we are going to go to overview, and the first thing they talk about is about containers. Here it says containers are the basic building blocks for lot of components in Bootstrap. It also says containers are required when using our default grid system. For example, when we use the grid system that we talked about in the previous video. So let's go to grid systems. Here you can see that the class row and class column are enclosed within the class container, which means all these row and column are enclosed within a container first. So now let's go to code play and create a new div and give it a class container. We will also add styles to it. So now we have a div with the class container and background color as yellow. Let's add some content to it. So we know lorem ipsum. So copy the lorem ipsum text, go to code play and paste it. Now let's run this. You now have a container that contains all the text. You can contain anything within these containers. For example, text, div, buttons, table, images, etc. The container is automatically responsive. If you try to change the width of the screen, you will see that the width of the container jumps to different values. So let's change the width of the screen. So this is a desktop size. Let's change it. Let's make it smaller. So at a certain point it jumps to a smaller value. So let's reduce it further. As you keep reducing the size or width of the screen, you can see it jumps to a smaller value of width, but the height increases. This allows anything that are contained inside your container to be fully responsive relative to the size of the viewport. We also have another type of container called fluid container. So what we will do is copy the previous div. Fluid containers take up 100% of the width of the screen. Let's see how that works. So here we are going to change the container to container fluid, and also let's change the color to green. Let's run this now. You can see we have two containers. Let's increase the size of the screen. I think you can see the difference now. Fluid container simply takes up 100% of the width of the screen. So let's try to change the size of the screen. The normal container is jumping to different width. The fluid container is simply adapting to the width of the screen while taking up 100% of the screen width. So if you want to use a jumpy container, you can use the container class, or if you don't need a jumpy container, then go with container fluid class. So with this we will end this video. I hope you would have liked the video. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to Supporting Tech.